So this morning session, we are going to be practicing a mindfulness of emotion in the body and then moving into soften and allowing our experience to be as it is, which will be the home practice, that segment of the practice that we're going to be exploring. So an invitation to set yourself up in a sitting posture today or lying down as your body is asking of you today. And if you have a tea to join us, the tea practice part of the meditation, then ensuring that you've got that to hand, any blankets, any cushions that you need, setting yourself up for that. And for those of you practicing outside of the space, the live space, an invitation to journal at the pause after the tea and reflect on the practice of your direct experience of what came up for you. And if there is anything that arises that you'd like to explore, do reach out. I'm always available to explore with you outside of the session. So setting yourself up in a posture that is dignified and graceful and honours this vessel that we're carrying with us on our journey. So keeping your eyes open or closed as you wish. Focusing on a point in front of you if you have your eyes open, sort of soft haze. And taking a moment to arrive in your body. Honouring the time that you've set aside. And that in doing so, you're taking an active step in taking care of your own health and well-being. Remembering that there's no right or wrong way of doing these practices. We're simply taking this time out of our days to practice in this very specific and deliberate way. And that in doing so, we are taking an active step in taking care of our own health and well-being. Your mind will wander. That's what they do. And each time you notice that your mind has wandered off, an invitation to gently but firmly bring yourself back to the present moment, either anchoring in the breath or a neutral part of the body. And congratulating yourself for noticing, because this is the key to the practice. This is where the neural pathways get laid down and become clearer routes in times of challenge, stress. We're trying to cling on to moments or push them away. That we can bring ourselves into present moment awareness by anchoring in the breath and the body. So an invitation to just take a few moments to find a point within the breath that's most vivid for you that you can anchor yourself in. Or if the breath doesn't feel like somewhere you want to rest today, finding a neutral part within the body that you can bring your attention to. It could be your left earlobe, it could be your right nostril, it could be your tongue in your mouth. Each time your mind has wandered off, you can quickly bring yourself back here to anchor in the present moment awareness. And if you want to experiment with keeping your eyes open, if you normally have them closed, or closing them if you have your eyes open, you can play with this throughout the practice. If you're feeling particularly tired today, having your eyes open helps to maintain this intention of falling awake to our experiences. Taking 3 deep and deliberate breaths in and out. And then returning your breath to its natural rhythm, allowing the breath to breathe itself, observing yourself as if you're an impartial witness, noting your posture as you lie or sit, as if seeing yourself from the outside. Feel your body humming with sensations. Entering into your body and the world of sensations that are occurring in this moment. Points of contact that you're making with the earth. Warmth, coolness, heaviness, shapes, colours, textures, movements. Hard edges, softness. Movements. What's here for you in this moment? So we rest in the felt sensation of what it is to be us in this world, in this moment. Our various parts of the world, various time zones. What is it to be human? What is it to be you? The world of sensations occurring in this very moment. Now I invite you to bring your attention to your heart region of your body. If it helps, you can place a hand here for a moment or longer, listening to your body. Maybe even 2 hands. What's present here? Can you feel the beat of your heart, the warmth of your hand against your body? It's a sensation, feel heavy or light, or are there movements? Maybe you can't feel the beat of your heart. Allowing your experience to be as it is. Resting in stillness as we explore the heart region of our body. Find your breath. Rise and fall. Your breath around the heart area. when your mind wanders, which it will, bringing your attention back to the sensation of breathing, the experience of the breath within the heart area of the body. Now an invitation to turn your attention to the emotions that you're feeling in this moment. That's finding a label: joy, sadness, anxious, excited, bored, tired, lonely, delight, curiosity. What's here? An emotion is here. And an invitation to narrow your focus of this emotion to felt sensations in the heart area of your body. Can you notice anything here? You're shining the spotlight of your attention in this corner of your body. Maybe you can't notice anything. Simply allowing that to be as it is. It isn't, there's nothing wrong. Letting our experiences be as they are. But if you do notice sensations here of emotion in the heart area of your body, what is it? Does it have a color or a shape or a texture or a movement? And if there's nothing, what is the nothingness? What is your direct and felt experience of this nothingness? Being curious and interested in what it is to be you in this very deliberate and specific way. The mind will wander. That's what minds do. And each time we return our attention to the heart area of our bodies and what we're noticing here. Now expanding your awareness from the heart area to the body as a whole. Your experience of emotions that you're noticing in your body as a whole. Shining that torch beam, that spotlight, that magnifying glass, the sweeping brush, whatever's here, noticing as we expand our awareness from the heart area to include all of the body, our experience of our emotion in the body. Scanning your body for where you feel sensations the most. That childlike curiosity. Sweeping your body from head to toe and stopping where sensations are clearer. That's where you notice tension, discomfort. And if there are sensations that are standing out more than others, an invitation to incline towards the experience. Don't need to go right to the heart of it. We can rest around the edges where it finishes, where it disappears, if it disappears. Exploring the sensation and noticing textures and shapes and colours and movements. Does it feel heavy? Does it feel cool or warm? Is it a tingling, a pulsing, or a constant? Perhaps directing the breath here. Allow the gentle, rhythmic breath, its motion, to soothe you. The breath is always there to anchor you within your days, within the practice, within this space. To ground and soothe. Now an invitation to narrow your attention back to the heart area of your body and the breath here. Anchoring in the felt sensations of your breath in your heart area. Now an invitation to bring to mind a situation that's brought you a challenge. Perhaps something recent. A difficulty. Once you found that situation, dropping into the felt sensation within your heart area. What, if anything, do you notice here as we hold this challenge, this difficulty in our mind's eye? And expanding your awareness from the heart area to include all of your body. That's scanning from your head down to your toes and pausing in any spots that are tight or tense. Not changing anything, simply being with your experience as it is, but noticing. As we hold this challenge and difficult situation in our mind's eye, we explore the felt sensations within our body. And an invitation to soften. Let go of any tightening of muscles around the sensations that you're noticing. That's like imagining placing heat. Let the muscles be soft without a requirement that they be soft. Giving permission. Softening into the experience. Softening around the sensations. Perhaps saying soften to yourself. Giving yourself permission to be as you are. As we hold ourselves in a tender, mindful manner, exploring the felt sensations of being with a difficult emotion, situation, experience, our direct and felt experience within our bodies. Dropping from the thinking, analyzing and doing mind into being. What is it to be? Experience this difficult situation within our bodies and softening into the sensations that we're noticing. Maybe different parts of the body. Keep bringing your attention, tending to each area and softening. Soften. Soften. And holding this situation in your mind's eye and continuing to explore the felt sensations within the body. An invitation to let these sensations be as they are. Allowing your experience to be as it is without having to change anything. The mind will wander, lost in the story of the experience. Or maybe wandering off into other stories to not be with this experience. And each time you notice, dropping into the felt sensation within your body, the breath in the heart area, and then expanding your awareness back to the body as a whole and the felt sensations of being with ourselves and allowing our experience to be as it is, your direct experience of being you in this moment. Perhaps saying allow, allow, allow. Giving yourself permission to be as you are in this moment with these sensations. Observing textures, shapes, colours, movements. Knowing that the breath is always there as an anchor for you within the practice. Soften and allow. Soften and allow. Soften and allow. Observing yourself as that impartial witness with tenderness, curiosity, interest. Holding yourself in your mind's eye, and perhaps that way that you might a newborn baby or a small puppy or a bird on a windowsill. Impartial, tender, curious, kind. Softening, allowing. And an invitation, if this feels right for you, to love. To love your experience as it is. You don't need to like it. Soften, allow, and love. Soften, allow, and love. Soften, allow, and love. And now narrowing your attention back to the breath in the heart area. Taking 3 long breaths. Directing that breath to the heart area of your body. And then allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm. And expanding your awareness to include all of the body. You breathing. The space above you, beneath you, beside you, in front of you. Where do you begin and end? Noticing the fabric of your clothes against your skin, the contact with the earth, warmth, coolness, tingling. Being an impartial witness and holding yourself in a space of tenderness. And resting in stillness. I'm going to close this practice with a poem by Philip Lopate. We who are your closest friends. We who are your closest friends feel the time has come to tell you that every Thursday we have been meeting as a group to devise ways to keep you in perpetual uncertainty, frustration, discontent, and torture by neither loving you as much as you want, nor cutting you adrift. Your analyst is in on it, plus your boyfriend and your ex-husband, and we have pledged to disappoint you as long as you need us. In announcing our association, we realize we have placed in your hands a possible antidote against uncertainty, indeed against ourselves. But since our Thursday nights have brought us to a community of purpose, rare in itself with you as the natural center, we feel hopeful you will continue to make unreasonable demands for affection, if not as a consequence of your disastrous personality, then for the good of the collective. Moving and stretching in whatever way your body feels called to do. Move into taking tea together. If you don't have tea, I have a cup for you. Just adjust so you can see. And this week, basil flower.
So we're going to move into a space of reflecting on our direct experience of that practice. And so for those practicing outside of the space, an invitation to press pause and journal or simply reflect to yourself. If you are journaling, sort of stream of consciousness, just write without analysing it. Channel your inner James Joyce or Virginia Woolf. Okay, so over the next week, the invitation is to practice the soften and allow practice, which is around 12 minutes, exploring emotions and being with them and allowing them to be as they are. And also a little extra invitation over the next week is when you are perhaps watching the news or you receive some information that will have a challenge, to drop into the felt sensation within your heart and then expand your awareness to include all of your body. So that three-part, that noticing that you're perhaps being challenged in the same way that we have been within the three-part breathing space, bringing your attention
So you're noticing, and then you gather and narrow your attention to your heart space and the breath, perhaps within this region, and then expanding outwards. And in our modern world, we have no, I think it's not difficult to find challenges. We're presented with them constantly. So so weaving some of this work into your daily life and into the moments and the challenges that we face, of that kind of softening, allowing and loving our experience and our reactions. Anyway, so we'll close with a 3-part space. This is the one that I'm encouraging you to be cultivating within your daily life, like weaving in all opportunities, any moment. So just taking a moment to gather your attention. What thoughts, feelings, emotions, sensations are you noticing in your body right now? And then narrowing your attention to your heart space. You can put your hand here if that's helpful. And bringing your attention to the breath within this area of your body. And then expanding your awareness to include all of your body, your breath in your body. And taking a moment to honor that you've taken this time out of your busy life to be here. That you're taking an active step in taking care of your own health and well-being. And as best you can, taking this sense of connection and awareness into whatever you have left to do with your day. Thank you so much for joining me.